Well, you know, I was just thinking out loud. Not always my bread and butter. coldzera jumping out of the apartments and then subsequently trying to wrap back towards Arch. Alexi B waiting in the library. Boy, Faze are going to learn today. Brokey cuts him down just a little short of holding off this entire wrap. Now things have gone back into the favor of OG. 3-on-2, the B bomb site. Well, looks like that's where the bomb wants to go, but a precarious situation. They're stuck in CT.
They had to go back for the bomb, so Olof can't run. He was getting stabbed in the back, and Mantu has an open line of sight from B. Kiebi getting into the pool and trying to chase him down. Mantu's going to hear the feet and tries to pivot around the boxes. Kiebi wins it, though. Actually, CT flash blinding him in the process. Kiebi dinked, and this is very dangerous for FaZe right now, who aren't given time to plant. It's a fake tap. Issa comes in, but he can't hit a shot, and it's going everywhere. Finally, the bomb drop, and 1 health for Kiebi. He can't get out from behind the pillar. It's OG with the pistol round.
Yeah, and it's like we all said, Harry, OG was the prediction that you wanted to grab in the beginning, but you didn't, and I guess that's understandable. You believe.
CSGO Fest is one of the best and most reliable sites in the world, with various types of game modes, giveaways, and much more. Use my link in the description.
And to be fair, it almost worked for them. If it wasn't for that man waiting back in CT to, disrupt things a little bit. But already that's showing that they've got a good understanding of OG's kind of protocol here on this map. Valdet through the smoke with his MP9 on this bonus round. Gonna open things up, but it's Cold on the receiving end. He retrieves the AK from Cold's body and continues to lay down the pain. Oh dear, Mantu in with another. And suddenly it's all on to just Brokey and Olof. This first buy round up against the bonus from OG has really not given the results over that you were hoping for.
Yeah, Cole just ran through the B smoke. I don't know if he was trying to play inside of it or try and get in the cubby, but yeah, Valde was pushed down and he just spams him through as he sees the barrel poke out. And it's just an easy round from there on in. Grabs an AK, doubles down, just Olof in ult. And OG, they've got everything. They've got the bomb, they've got mid control, info as well, as Olof shoots MBK in the back, but no killing blow. He needs to finish the job, doesn't want to give any more guns than have already been handed over, but it's a round nonetheless for OG. All the way down bottom mid.
Oh, they don't know. They are going to check it. Brokey with the swing. He sensed that something just didn't feel right there. And Kiebi, calling that he doesn't see anyone on the shallow. Oh dear, look at MBK. Actually, Cold's going to keep holding for it. And it's another attempt at this CT wrap. FaZe have shown a real tendency to try and go for this. Alexa B does try and move into CT, but it's Olof and Rain finding success all across the board. And this A site now looking to be, I was going to say maybe where FaZe look to end up, but this is where MBK is currently located, and they know that they've just found 2 on that B rotation. Have like loads of money come out of my account with these.
Yeah.
Because, my signature is actually just like the same one I do on banks and everything.
Really?
Yeah. That Molotov delays this push. They flash, they smoke through, and they look to make this play happen regardless. MBK trying to hold down the arch side, but he's only good for 1. Mansu's there to back him up and keeps it in the advantage of OG for a moment. And is until coldzera strikes and Olof in with the A play. Once again, feigning that this was going to be a CT wrap, and that delayed rotations from guys like Mantu, right? He didn't want to leave the library and give up that point of contact towards CT.
Nice little mid take, and even though that molly comes through at the perfect time, FaZe, they smoke it, they go right through it. I like the confidence, I like the ghoul. Smoke on the site, that was meant for coffins, I can presume. It did land a little bit short, but nonetheless, Valde's seen everyone here, and he's calling for the full rotate. There's a kill, and he's done some damage as well. Put Cold down low. Mantu's been boosted, the CT smoke fades, and everyone's blind. The bomb goes tumbling down, and somehow, someway, Olof backs up into the line of sight of the boost, and it's just a mow-down for OG. Everyone here, all of them fighting. Valde got the info. Ending on the A site. OG, they know about the possibility, but they don't really care. They've pushed bottom B. They know it's not a B split, and they're going to try and get control back of mid, winning the fight against Cold, and now FaZe filtered back in through long. Everyone's ready. Everyone's waiting. The lug could be everything, though, for FaZe, and Kiebi with a second, dropping Mantu. There's a chance, after all, on this eco.
Well, they've gotten the bomb planted. They've come this far, but now they've got to thwart off the re-aggression here from Valde and Alexi.
Oh, Kiebi's flanking.
Yeah, this wrap from Kirby's smart as well, right? He gives up ups and he does land a dink. That's going to bring Valde down very, very low. 14 HP and 2 Deegs on the other side. One bullet would decide his fate. And so he's going to grab the AWP and get out of there. Faze, they get it done with the pistols. Kirby with his shaky aim up in the apartment, shutting down 2, wrapping around and getting away with even more damage. Valde's just
going to run.
Save.
Calculated.
Not going to know about apps until too late. Oh, missed shot from Mantu, though. That gives the jig away. He's not going to be able to follow up. And now he's trapped in the corner with no escape. Long taken. And CT an opportunity for FaZe, but they're just going to wrap this A site.
Yeah, he was scared to get out of the position, and rightfully so. They knocked him down to 13 HP. Meanwhile, A site, well, it's falling. Player by player, Olaf mopping him up in the halls. This round has not gone the way of OG. I can assure you that. Toby, of course.
He can coach that team, right?
Yeah.
Who else could we get?
That is going to leave a lot to be desired in terms of rotations. If FaZe flat execute into B, it's one of those rounds where it just comes down to your anchor players. If Alexi and Coat can hold on, then that's great. If not, it might have to be a save. And we're reaching that point right here, right now. Valde is all that stands on this B site. And are OG going to do the classic and just rotate him off? No, he goes back towards CT, but here's the execute for FaZe. And if Valde doesn't get, 2, maybe even 3 kills, this round is just dead in the water. So here we go, through the smoke with 1, and there we go. It's FaZe with 7. It's Inferno 101. As OG, unfortunately, too far away to even give that a look in. They want to save their money for the last couple of rounds of the half.
And you really felt like that kind of, momentum, like pendulum swing in favor of FaZe.
OG's money was already pretty dry in this final round of the half. 1 man on B. OG can't save today. They've got a retake if Mantu doesn't hold the line, and it's against 5, so good luck.
Oh, there's one, Mantu. There ever was a time, it might be now. There's a second, and he's looking to get primed for a little bit more. Mantu delivering everything that was needed, and it's all left onto Rain. He's all alone in alt mid, far away from this bomb, and with that play from the AWP over towards the B site, OG have stolen this round away.
To realize it's not actually a 9-6, it's an 8-7. It's even closer. It's split right down the middle. Maybe you should clean your glasses, Trace, because FaZe up by 1 and Rain running right down. He's pushing mid, no holds barred. Kirby with a tap, and what is up Banana, but they're going to turn around and deal with MBK after he gets 1. It's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a death match, and everyone's here for the party. Kirby putting up one hell of a fight, but he is going to get traded into the 1-on-1. Alexi running back for the death cam and then stays on the ramp. Where will he pick? Cold has gone from B to A and is peeking down mid. This could be misinformation, though, if he thinks this is a B play off the back. Oh, dear. Alexi's running. Cold's got the info, and this should be his. There it is. Still stalling the smoke for a few more seconds, trying to get it in as late as he can without it being too late. 35 on the clock. And Mantu, he gets him through the smoke. Well. Oh my, CT smoke down. OG could just run in. The fear is it's a triple B, but they've got nothing to suggest that. So gonna throw themselves through the util, and Valde with another opening kill. It's OG inside of the B-bomb site with a plant available as well. Broky's getting spammed and mollied, and he might even need to consider saving in a round like this. Brokey gets out very late as well. Good to see him not exit early, right? Two reasons. 1, exit kills, more available. And second, the CT smoke faded. So if he left right after getting tagged, they probably would have killed him.
OG, with some control in the apartments and looking to go for top Banana. Now, this could have been the thing that opened up a B play, but now they lose Valde. And they're enticed in by the promise of getting this trade onto Olaf, who's aggro at the top of Banana. MBK with the peek, and Olaf just gets out of there. He's going to call for the rotate back in from Rain, who only has that 1 flash, but the flash is very, very good, and it's delayed the push in. Brokey now rotating with a flash of his own. Everybody's blind, and there's the peek with the flashbang, all in tandem. Olaf just needs to stay alive, and that's what he's doing. There's no time left in the round regardless. And Issa's just left his save, kind of against his will.
Haven't seen one just yet, so Cold is keeping his eyes on the prize. There's the flash, he jumps back, MBK out on short, and it baits shots for Cold. He only gets away with 1. Kirby drops the bomb in apartments, though, and if he can stand tall and get another, that would be massive, but dead after damage. MBK dinked, and now they've got to go climbing back up for the bomb. Mantu gonna molly short. With the motor smoke down, a boost could be huge for FaZe, but they've missed that timing as Rain walks in, and MBK plants to the back of the site. They're gonna hear that.
Yeah, Yeah, Mantu can be a menace down in this pit position as well. There's even a Molotov on MBK to slow down this retake even further. Olof's going to flash them. Down in towards pit goes the flash. That keeps Mantu out for a second. And while that's happening, they isolate MBK. Mantu tagged, and they're looking to finish the job. Finally, they will. Defuse is going to come in. Rain with a triple. Saves the AWP. Puts 12 on the board for FaZe. Brokey isn't holding for the walkthrough, so if they do that, he's not going to spot it. Brokey having to go back in, and there's the flashes that we talk about. Kjaerbye giving him the first. There's even more that can come through from coldzera. Currently, he's a bit preoccupied with the apartments because MBK's being a loud boy up in this side of the map. The flash leaves them blind, but now they don't know about Cold, and Brokey gets the ace. He gets them all. I was waiting for someone to steal it away because it didn't look like he was going to get it.
One Molotov to clear out the close push. Olof flashes from afar. Alexi's ahead of it, though. Olof's jiggles, he spots, and he doesn't give up the kill. But he still looks interested. Flash by coldzera. There it is. Alexi's blind. That's a good flash. Olof only gets one, though, but still Cold is here in time.
Oh. They're going to press the site, too. They're not going to stop. Valde leading the charge with the bomb in hand. He's not going to be alone. Issa will be there to support him, but for the time being, these jaws, these claws, they're starting to get clamped down on this B site. With 20 seconds left, it's now just in Mantu's hands. With the bomb down, he's late to go up Banana. And really and truly, with 3 members of FaZe alive in no time, it was only destined to happen. Brokey finds him an op headshot. Brokey really has come alive in this second half.
Flash out into mid, but already FaZe have got 3 players back at this side of the map. Brokey gonna nail Alexa B. And it falls to the 4 remaining, 4 OG. Alexi having a lead from beyond the grave, try and direct his team to a victory in round 25. And right now, it's not looking good for them. Brokey's moved in with the AWP. They do deal with him. And Issa following up with even more. Rain rushes through the smoke to his death. Kjaerbye still putting up a fight, barely alive. And Issa's wrapping him, has knocked him out of the round, and is on for an ace of his own. Olof left up against them. A legend back in the server in a 1v2. Issa, 100 HP. The ace, still a possibility here. They needed a hero, and it could be Issa. Olof knows that one of them's back in the site. He's trying to deal with the pit player as well, but this crossfire is very, very tricky to navigate at the best of times. Flashing high, but that's a little deep to blind Valde. Nothing getting given over. He smokes the site, isolating this engagement onto the pit player. And now just Issa left to beat, but with the ace, Issa puts 10 on the board for OG. My word, one man is all it takes.
Going to see Brokey over there towards Arch, pivots. Realizes there's a ton of information being given right here from coldzera. He's going to drop down, lines him up in the pit, only good to take down MBK. And the trades come through so far. A little bit of back and forth. Brokey's going to make that one not the case any longer. He sits very close inside of the site. A little bit of combat opping necessary here to hold on to A. And a 3-on-2. Alexi B and Mantu trying to get the job done.
Oh, he survives way too long.
Yeah, he barely misses that shot too. Brokey's out. Now a 2-on-2.
Alexi ducks for the reload. That lets Rain cross. It might not be a problem, but Rain is deeper than maybe they're ready for. A Mantu could be stabbed in the back. The smoke is buying him room as he hunts down this long player. There's no one there. It's a double short side and Axe retake. Rain dropping the bomb as it goes back. And 15 on the clock. It might just be the map done and dusted. It's Mantu alone with another nasty 1v2 to get through. It's not looking good. Time's gone. Peeks in, and that's FaZe finding their map pick. 16 to 10. And a new look FaZe looking good in the server. Can they keep it up over a series, though?
Right now, it is just silence all across the map.
Yeah, something real gross could happen here. Now, Alexi B with the smoke, the double flash. It's going to be not into play just yet, but Catwalk starting to get conceded every second. A flash coming out from Olof. That's going to response is going to be a swing here from Rain. He's not good for any of them. But a TK comes through, and MBK is going to be sitting out the rest of this round. 3-on-4.
Yeah, that's scary for FaZe. Right, the first peak, they see 1 player on Xbox. The second, they see 3 with the bomb as well. So FaZe was scared of B anyway, right? With that Xbox smoke coming through, but no one taking cat, and now they have reason to be as this rotate has come back. Very loud, OG running through upper. Kirby on a rotate has a flash if he wants to pop Cold into a peek, but he might get blinded from B anyway. Cold is stuck behind the boxes. Good flashbang at least. Can Cold make anything of it though? Valdi's pushed in deep, and Cold can't find the killing blow. Alexi runs him down, and Issa finds another. Looking like a good round for OG here as Issa finds 3. The team kill doesn't get in the way of OG taking the first. Mantu the position of pit, but he doesn't get the info on the cross. The molly will land. Brokey can back up. Does he want to try and stay here while he can? Oh, they don't know. Issa's gone, trying to peek the car. Brokey with a flick, and that is unreal. Gonna get flashed back in as well. Mantu does find a smoke shot to Olof. No idea how he hits that, but the bait peek from Valde gets punished. Brokey. That is just disgusting.
It wasn't fair.
With that mid to B, Smokey's been given a chance to run up the ramp now. Brokey, close peek. Oh, he was so ready for it. He's going to try and get away. Luckily, it's only a max, so it can't take him down on the retreat. MBK does get tagged, and Brokey back in with a shot. Valde's gone, bomb planted, OG back up, but they can't go far. It's a safe plant, not for the catwalk. Someone's got to stay on the site, or Gandalf. This is a very difficult round for OG.
Yeah, one for MBK is good, and there's the follow-up for Mantu. Brokey going over with the AWP, but just misses the timing to MBK. Cold cut down, and somehow this goes in favor of OG. That was a 2-on-4 in the post plant.
Yeah, 20 seconds left on the clock, too. So for OG, the decision's been made. It's going to be catwalk as the port of call. Brokey with the answer.
Oh, not again. Brokey in with the triple, and just like that, this round should be laid to rest. Mantu trying to get out of there. Runs into Kirby, and that's the AWP saved as well. If you do want to have just a moment away from the screen, you can do that.
Yeah, that's why I feed all the time.
Oh.
Last that long for OG. Damage done through the smoke, and Valde, he can take a break too. MBK might be joining him as Olof swings the smoke, and that's a 5-on-3 for FaZe. Already a strong start to this rifle round.
Yeah, it was like a kidney bean store.
Yeah, you're like a human being.
Out through mid go OG. And Rain's looking to give them the beans here with the smoke push. He goes through, and Kirby and Cold steal them away. Poor Rain, man. That was about to be a sick little sequence, but he'll take it nonetheless. 4-4.
But they've now got to watch their back as well, and that's left only one player to look at long. They clear it out, though, and Brokey goes back into the AWP. Mantu finally winning that head-to-head. Rain in the smoke, and MBK jumps into him. 5-on-2. This is an OG round, whether you like it or not. And I like that little late round cat smoke, because even though FaZe pretty quickly realize it's a fake, and to OG, they need everything into that follow-up round to actually keep this economy, because FaZe have built up a good bank on this CT side with a streak of 4 of their own. OG back to this long take, and this time actually with the cat split, they go through the Molotov into Rain, who's ready for it.
Oh, turns from that flash, and Alexi spams him through the smoke. Olof back on the AWP. It's been some time, and no more time at that. Valde going up and over, makes quick work of him. Kirby on the short flank, but Alexi's turned around to keep an eye on it. Kirby will win that fight out. Now Mantu with the AWP. He's watching from long, and the bomb is planted for him. So keeping utility up here is a must for FaZe if they want to be able to win this round. Cold sneaking in through CT. Valde waits over at Gandalf, and he just saw him. They get the info. Kirby now wants to try and get this kill, but Valde has repositioned, and they don't know about it. Cold now aware that this man's back in the site. However, Valde wins his fight onto Kirby. Cold's wrapping up, but he's already used that smoke, and that's going to cost him dearly. Valde with the outmaneuver as well. 3 in the round to put 6 on the board for OG.
Trying to get this out of harm's way, but this is waiting at the top of the middle. Dinked on the immediate peak. Nice stuff from Cold and Kirby to take him down, but yeah, a couple of guns given over, and you just want to get out of here alive if you're FaZe. Not a winnable round by any means of the word, although kills get offered up, you'll take that every time.
Kill is kill.
And I think you kind of solidify that when you get the kill onto Alexa B. You know, you find him, and suddenly it's like a 2-on-3 for OG.
Yeah, the numbers are there in upper. Bomb's going to be joining OG. Molotov fades. They start to slide their way on into this B site. KRB playing up close. Now's the time to shine. It might be that multi-kill you're looking for, Hugo. KRB lines up 2, gets a 3rd. They're going to keep beating him. He switches to CZ. coldzera is able to help him out. little bit of a helping hand, and that's going to be the round. 9-6, OG take us into the second half with a lead.
Not falling for the trickery, not letting FaZe do what they want to do, and setting up flanks early into this half. Ali's getting spammed for 2 damage. Does peek with a flash and get 1, but here's that flank for Mantu that could be the killing blow. No, Cold is ready for it. That's a good reaction for FaZe, not falling for the treacherous ways of OG. Cross smokes are in, 2 players here, but blinded off is Alexi. And this is on the site as well. He's been spotted to FaZe double back. They don't want to walk into the 2-man setup, and there before they are. Alexi coming in with a kit as well. And Olof keeping up the pressure in mid. Actually keeps MBK out of the site. It's only because he wants to retake and not die inside on his own versus 3. But Alexi B doesn't have a say in the matter. And with that kit picked up, OG might just have to retake a 2-on-4.
Oh, man. This hasn't gone well for OG at all. 4-on-2. MBK on 9 HP.
And it means you're not just going to get 1 tapped, right, on the run past. Oh, boy, brutal for FaZe. That's a nice start. I had confidence in OG in this map. There's no one here to stop it. Alexi's going to realize, but it's too little too late. FaZe have already set their sights on B, and MBK, with just a scout, is going to have to put up one hell of a hold. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Kiebi dies through the spawn smoke as well. How is this falling apart? Now, 2-on-5, certainly doable for FaZe, but they are getting rushed by OG up middle.
Yeah, look at this. The retake is there. The quickness, the speed for OG. That's what they have in their pocket right now. Flash going to thwart off, pull off Meister from holding the tunnels. Meanwhile, the MAC-10 doing what it has to do towards the door, just barely. And somehow, eventually does fall. coldzera closes the round out. That one got way too close for comfort for FaZe.
2-on-5. Valde tucked at the corner. No support, but Mantu can come back on a whim. Right now, got a lot to do on Catwalk. Broken flanked. Alexi's got that bomb, and now they make the call. Watch long. Be ready, Valde, as the plays come through. Cold with a kill. Orb is good, though, on the bait peak for Cold. And now Kiebi just holding on. He jumps up as Mantu peaks. Unfortunate timing, but he gets some damage off. And OG, they take the round with 4 alive. A necessary round.
With how they were set up early, they still had players outside of B, so falling back was an option, but that's no longer the case. Mantu, that AWP starting to come alive. Brokey, we need this response. We need the AWP on the other side to be able to best him in the head-to-head, and he will. Alexa B still here in CT. Could deny this bomb plant. They get the info that he's there, but the info is one thing, the kills are another, and it's left onto coldzera. All alone, the peek from the car comes in. And it's a tie game once again as OG start to chain some rounds together now in those tunnels. And so they are expecting this cap play. The utility has been huge for OG, doing a lot of damage onto these players, softening them up for this push. Valde drawing them in with the promise of an A-site play. coldzera dealt with on the long wrap, and Alexi has been hidden here all damn round. No one. Oh, Olof will check it. He gets away with it too. Mantu left all alone in a 1v3. And Olof there, the saving grace in that round. OG doing a great job of whittling down the offensive. And Olof clearing out Alexi up on the boost box. Boost box? What am I on about? Drop down.
It's just down to Issa with the AWP. He's the only man with real weaponry to work with, and that's a good start, but he's traded immediately. No time to back out. 2 players left in B. MBK spotted and dealt with as well with a blind spray. Alexi B goes through the door with a flash and finds a double as well, but he's been trapped in the window on either side. He darts out to safety to join his team, and that could be huge here in a retake with OG a man up. But FaZe have won this exact round before, and they're looking to do it again.
Oh, Olof going to try and run on by, and there's the lineup. Olof Meister with the triple. Taking the lead for FaZe. 13 on the board now.
Ollie Lower might give away exactly what FaZe are doing at this point, but OG setting up with a flash for the mid pop. It's not really going to help at this point, only going to get them info as to where FaZe are not. Mantu with the knowledge, and he backs out along, giving them the A site for a retake. Alexi B wants to hold on, though. He could do so much here. They're not even considering it. Rain is above the smoke. Alexi with a free kill. Brokey trying to trade. Does get a tag, but very little damage. It's Kiebi off Catwalk that cleans that one up. And the late lurk for Olof. He's been waiting here so long. He's going to come in with a backstab. He could save this round in the post plant. Oh, it's a mess, but he gets it done. Second player trades. The retake is still happening. Valde picking up a player, but he's now all that stands, and Brokey has been so quick on this cross. He's going to hit this shot, not falling for the bait peak, and FaZe find 15 first. This is a very difficult round for FaZe. OG know exactly what's going on. Valde trying to hold the site, doesn't want to give away this kill. It's Mantu finding the first and traded onto Valde, but Alexi is also on the ramp. The double setup for OG nets them a 4-on-2, and FaZe are in hot water.
Yeah, so close. They can taste it, yet so far. As they try to backtrack, it's going to be Issa hanging out and lower. No, that's creepy. That was creepy, let's be honest.
Happy Halloween.
That's cursed, man. That's a cursed little video right there. Issa removed in the tunnels, and that's now opened up a potential B play. MBK is the only man left standing in B, but they've got nades out, and they run to their death. Cold left in the clutch. 10 seconds to try and get past these CT players, and he will. Bomb now down. coldzera needs the 30 bomb at least if he wants to win this game for FaZe. Bomb ticking away. Flash goes in. Cold dodges it. Both players in through the doors. coldzera with one. And Alexi so just close. Able to hold on. 14 for OG. Overtime on the cards.
Yeah, he's going to go through long with the flashes. Very quick and good damage done, but there's a player at the corner again who does put him down. It's Valde. Olof's going at a solo B play. MBK's tucked in the corner. That should be free for him, but Brokey with a jump shot in mid takes down Mantu. Issa's on a tons flank. How's he gotten here? And now he's behind enemy lines. Brokey gone. Rain trades, but that only baits him into what could be a B play. And OG are already scrambling to rotate. Pushing out on long is Valde, running right down middle, and he could catch them moving out of tons.
He's heard the weapon drop as well. 2 players here, and the kill is in for Valde. It's left in a 2-on-2. And at this point, FaZe are reconsidering going B at all. That flank from long signals that there might be more to this B site than meets the eye. And so he is hot on their heels, flanking. Now he hears the footsteps. He knows that it's A. MBK's rotating in. Alexi fast onto Cat, has dealt with Cold, leaving this all on Rain. Now that nade could spell the demise of Alexi B, and in fact it should. Doesn't though. Alexi dodges it, and Rain left in the clutch. If there ever was a time, it's gotta be now. There's the peak, but dinked by MBK at the first hurdle. And now getting pincered in through Cat as well. Both players in CT rather than Rain. Oh, so damn close. But OG, they lock in overtime. They get 15.
Wow. So he doesn't want to give it up. Man advantage for OG. Again, just tucking into that B bomb site. And Alexi B, who's been great at either locking down mid to Bs or coming in on Cat flanks, might be needed once again. Valde kills the long lurker, and he could even go through the smoke. I think he knows that as well, but might not want to make the move in a 5-on-3 like this. Pressure's on FaZe right now. Where will they go? Valde through the smoke and in the back.
Yeah, this should end the round right here. Yeah. Right, Valde pincering in, lays it all to rest. And OG, they take the first in overtime.
Gets pinched between a Molotov and Issa's M4. And Issa's M4 comes out the greater.
Okay.
Now, we saw a lot of mid to B's work there for FaZe on their T side. Will they go back to that? Pop flashing along. KRB's going to eliminate Valde as a threat. And really, long-range engagements here.
Yeah, the orb's still being spawned as well. Cold tags Alexi going back to A, and Rain's just going to peek off the back of it, taking him down with a tap. They know Issa's in B. He found the opening kill of the round. And oh boy, has it fallen apart since that point. Bomb is looking at B right now, but Cold's going to double back all of his teams on the A site. And Issa, even if he comes in on a rotate, it's all going to be too little too late. It's down to Mantu again, a pivotal position, a far harder one than the last round, as he has 4 players coming from 2 positions.
Oh, he legs him too. Mantu holds on to what he's got here in Goose. But then an op comes ringing back in the form of coldzera. We've just Issa in a 1-on-3. Now, 2 players very low. He's going to find the first one in Olaf. Rain the other player that's low. 2-on-1.
I like this so far, Issa, going all the way round. They're going to consider it after a few seconds, though. And Cold's already here, already posted, but also very wide.
Oh, doesn't matter, man. He's got it all locked in. Right, with 20 seconds left, you've got to go. And there's 3 players here, but Rain is also down in CT. He can rotate up very, very quickly. Kierby gets 1, and that might be enough. They get a man into CT, but that's where Rain comes into play. And Brokey is yet to be spotted in this site. That there is the bomb dropped, and with it, the round snatched away from OG. They're having to save in overtime, and this isn't some big 200 IQ decision. This is what it was forced for them to do. They lose that bomb, and with it, they lose the round.
These have just taken long as well. Now they know.
Yeah, here we go. Air B with an AUG. deeply entrenched. Valde's going to eliminate him, and the crossover into the B site is going to start to happen. coldzera trying to make a play, trying to keep this one honest.
Yeah, dangerous game, but I respect that for Cold, right? If you get 2 there, you maybe set FaZe up for the round win. Now it's slipping through their fingers, double overtime looming. Mantu gets mollied out, but they respond with one of their own, and Brokey hits the shot. Okay, there's still a chance after all.
Yeah, they got flashes on Olof and Rain. Rain's going to try and set them up to get them in with this flash. Olof nading the car, but this time MBK is not there. There's the flash, but Rain doesn't get in on the back of it, and piece by piece it's falling apart. Brokey left up alone, and Valde puts him in the grave. We're heading to a double overtime affair. 18 all. Valde with a late lurk in through Catwalk to try and slip the knife in the back of FaZe. Rain gets ahead of it, just runs through the smokes, and the rest of the team are coming in to join him. Now, they don't know about MBK, who will get away with one. He tries to clear out Rain as well, and he will. That is a round-saving play from MBK. Kjaerbye left all alone, but he's on a wrap of his own. In through the tunnels, looking to make this B-site home. Flash goes in, MBK out. And now Valde and Mantu left up alive. OG in a 2-on-1. They get the bomb, they've got the B-site. And they know that this tunnel's wrap is coming in. Mantu remembers someone has to plant. And that's going to be him. He'll grab that bomb. Kjaerbye in through mid now.
They definitely heard him run back.
Oh, yeah, they get the info right now. They definitely know, right? If the footsteps weren't enough, there it is. There's the confirmation. Kjaerbye smoking in for the push. But up against Mantu and Valde, that is quite the terrifying twosome to be up against. Kjaerbye with the opener. Now just Mantu left to beat. Time looking to escape him here. Kjaerbye moving in, back of the site. Kjaerbye with the triple. 1v3 to close that round out for FaZe. Defuse comes in, and he puts 20 on the board.
Now just Issa and Mantu. Issa already inside of the site, Mantu in top of middle. Off a little ambitious of a run there.
Ooh.
Yeah, my God. The pop shots on Mantu.
He jumped. He jumped.
Well, he's still got the bomb down at least during all that, right? While they're hunting Mantu out of the round. But now he's got to find a 1v3 of his own. Up in the window, trying to take the fight early, and there's Issa with the opener. Brokey was tagged earlier by Mantu, and they've got no utility outside of the Molotov. Issa with the flick, and another man in the doors. He need all four, and he just might get it. Already slipping in is Rain, but Issa delivering 19 at the end of the first half of OT, and man, Issa.
No angle is safe, no person is safe. Run boost up on Cat's side. Mantu flicking back in. Rain only showing his head, but that might be enough for Mantu to make him dead. The smoke's on the Molotov, and Alexi jumps up to take Kjaerbye out of the action. Valde finding Rain as well. There's a late long lurk, but it needs to be earlier. It needs to be quicker as everyone is falling. Mantu finds that kill, and now it's all on Olof. 1-on-5, low HP, bomb at his feet, but not much hope.
Issa's there to lock it in, and it's OG.
Okay.
Now, one away from getting this locked in.
What is FaZe going to do? We're going to see a mid to B here. Looks like it. Rain out quick. No mid to B smokes down. It would have been just an early warning system. Issa pops the flash over, tries to back away. Rain having gone in first, and now the spray from Issa. Everything that you could have asked for there. KRB and coldzera left to their own device in a, well, it would have been a 1-on-3. Now it's just gone the way of OG. Ladies and gentlemen, they pick up the map. We go to Mirage. If you picked OG, you're probably feeling pretty damn good right now. Harry, on the other hand.
And just popping his team into A, trying to get a plant. FaZe will allow this bomb plant, but how many will they take down before it comes through? Kjaerbye with one, and with CT open, it's very difficult to get a bomb plant that isn't going to be the reverse triple. That's all that's available, and there it is for OG. Numbers planted in, and now they've got to pick post plants.
How are they going to approach this Rain? You might have to drop on Valde here. coldzera finds him first. KRB gets one of his own. Issa with 2 taps. Nice stuff. He's able to get, you know, some sort of footing in this ground. Mantu left in a real rough position there in jungle. So first round will go the way of FaZe.
logic, he's got it under control. As Faze do in the window, for now, Brokey getting chased, but he's got support from Kierby, who will find that kill, doubling down as OG split into this A site. They've lost their mid players. It's just down to Ramp and Palace, and Rain swinging in with the FAMAS. Oh boy, doubling it up. And MBK now in a 1-on-5, not going to be able to get more than a single kill. He needs to have his wits about him. Close Molotov drop, not on the chair instead, as he backs up into B. The call has been made, and Faze seem to know what's going on right now with 3 towards this site. Cold has never been spotted in this position up in ladder, and they're not even considering it. MBK has nades out, walking into Cold, who has a chance to back up or just go in for more. Mantu eats a nade, and Cold finishes the job. It's a 3-on-3 now as Issa gets a B pick, and in OG go.
Oh, missed shot from Brokey. And he's dropping into the site with this bomb. Now OG are committed. They have to get the rest of the team here to help out. This bomb not given a chance to go down yet, and Brokey still hidden at the bench. Issa trying to clear him out, but that's the bomb dropped over. And Valder with 12 seconds in a 1v2. If he deals with Brokey, maybe there's a chance. That bomb finds itself there. Brokey recovers. 2 in the round and 4 on the board. Oh, Mantu, nice. That's a nice little peek there to rid them of Kierby, and a missed shot from Brokey gives that bomb a chance to go down. Now a 3-on-3. Mantu still in the sight, but Olof quick on the trigger. Down in mid is Alexa B, but he's spotted by Cold, still comes out on top. And so now has this mid flank in. Olof and Brokey in the sight, smoke on the bomb. They tap it to try and bait a peek on in, and there it is. Issa out from the Palace. Not quite the killing blow that needed to be dealt, and it falls to Brokey in the 1v1. Not going to get on the bomb yet. Bringing the attention in from Alexi, but not quite able to find him. Tapping it once more, and Alexi going wide. Brokey with the clutch. As he puts up all the kills needed. Faze on to 7. He keeps that flawless streak in check.
Going to make things very difficult for OG if they want to gain any ground in this post-plant. Olof, now this could be something with a bomb planted for him. If he dies, Issa can stay here and use his gun to shut down any kind of retake, but will Issa win that fight? Rain's already out into the A site. Issa waiting, and oh boy, he does get it. Labored and slow, but it's still going to be his. There's the murder in the hole, and this is good for OG with the gun up on Catwalk. Cold never clears above, and Valde with a tech tags him down. Brokey good at clutches, but this one surely one step too far. MBK deals with him, and OG get on the board. That's a nice round for OG.
Just giving up a little too much of the map, it feels like, right? The fact that you lose both window and the ladder room as well really does make that retake difficult, because only CT was open to Faze. Now, a B play on the cards for OG, and Olof and Brokey send them packing. Wow. A might have worked, but B is a different story when Olof is on the case.
BK trying to look underneath it. We'll see nothing. Rain has a great position. Oh, there's the spam. Oh, the flash hits him now. Now they know. They should know, but Valde's just going to run through blind. He got blinded by his own teammate's flash. Never hearing the click onto Rain, and Brokey clicks back Issa. 3-on-3. A conceded for now, but Faze's retakes have once again been so good.
You don't really have anywhere to go if you're OG. Like, you're still just kind of trapped in the site from where you got the bomb down. They're left fighting for their lives, and Mantu, the only man left standing, he's getting wrapped by Brokey, trying to get back to ramp, and he does get to Tetris at least, but Brokey ain't playing no games. 11 on the board for Faze.
Middle that's been conceded. OG have the connector currently, and MBK is just getting shot just straight away. He's down to 20 HP. It's Rain spamming from the top of Ticket.
Oh, nice check, though. There's an advantage. There's a chance. OG playing group, looking to trade. No trades needed with a 5-on-3. Faze finally on the back foot. It's about time. Flash into the spawn. And there's a bomb plant for Alexi B as well. Mantu's even lurking on the short side. Faze are setting up to save by the looks of things with 2 players so deep in the B bomb site. 2 rounds for OG. And, like, I don't even want to try and butter it up and say, oh, a chance at a good half. 4 rounds ain't a good half. So late in the series, fast out ramp, no fear, no respect, and they do have the results right there in front of them. Kierby, great shot through the smoke blooming, but Cole gets traded. Issa mollied out by his team, not a worry. Bomb plant allowed for OG when they get it to the site. leikkeet could get spammed though. Kiebi, how are his ears? Oh, they're good, but he's aiming too high. leikkeet's ducked down, and Brokey spammed through the metal. That was scary. ISA does turn it around, and this retake is looking pretty difficult for Faze with no kit currently either. Just Kiebi, nice shot, but low on ammo, and repeat by Valde. It's OG at 4. Right now, that prize is the B-bomb site. Faze,
no.
Going right in. MBK hovering in the air before he departs back with a nade. Wow. It's great and good damage done by leikkeet as well. Faze are in the B-bomb site, but heavy casualties taken, and 5 players here for OG. This is a mess. They smoke him at the car. Ha! They don't even let him fight. They don't even let him get an angle. Brokey will take down leikkeet, but it's a small victory in a sea of losses. OG are all over the site. Cold does eventually get something done, and trapped at the bench. If they kill MBK, this could be a round after all. How have they turned this on its head? It's a 3-on-5 to a 3-on-1. Valde with 5 health on a long flank. Faze have done it.
Do you force buy here up against 12? Or do you take an eco knowing that you're probably not going to win it and then play for rifles up against 13? Set up to this A hit with everyone inside of it, all with the exception of coldzera, who's going to arrive a little bit later out through Palace. They charge down Mantu, and he is good for 3 before getting wrapped by Kiebi. It's left to Brokey in a clutch. But as we've said time and time again, this guy's good in these scenarios. However, MBK with the unexpected lower angle has secured 5 for OG.
Old lamp flash as Faze go through the smoke into A. No one's watching for it. ISA, here's the flash, and now calls for support. Good pop flash back in for OG to actually blind Faze out. It's kind of stalled them out of the ramp room. ISA gets 1. There's the Palace swing. Cold traded after that kill, and Valde goes up on top of the stairs. Not good for more than 1, though. Oh, leikkeet's trapped in the corner. If they can kill him, there's a chance at a round after all. But Faze now need to worry about spawn, where Mantu's dishing out haircuts. 2 kills off the AWP, and OG still with face in this series. Smoke is still down, but it will be fading soon, and that will give him the chance to fight from this ticket position. There's a player gone. Brokey's posted. Mantu doesn't care. And wow, what a time to come alive on the AWP. 5-on-3, many more kills to be had.
Ooh. Yeah, FaZe love this A-bomb site, but it does not love them back, right? Every single time they've tried to end up here, it's been dominant for OG, and this round is no different to that. Flawless. M4's out, Kit's behind them, full utility, AWP in Mantu's hands. We got a B play for FaZe. I'm happy that they are throwing one of these in nice and early before this feels a little too far gone. And they flood into this B site. Now MBK with a lot of damage has finally put a kill up before getting bested. And it's not going to spiral out of control just yet. As the rotations arrive, Brokey is wrapping leikkeet. Does deal with him on the deagle, but that's where the crossfire comes in between him and Valde. And so OG, they reach 10. Now 3 between them and FaZe.
They are pretty screwed here. Nonetheless, again, a position for the post plant and a spam through the smoke. Oh, jumping up is Brokey. Oh, he's had a great game, but he's on a rifle and the nades come through. Oh boy, the bomb plant delayed and maybe even denied. If Kiebi goes for it now, there's so many CTs here to fight back. Olof has that cross, but it's covered by smoke. And now it's starting to fade as Kiebi goes wide. He's caught from above. MBK swings out, though, and Olof does trade. It's still doable. They don't know Alexi's inside of the site, but he is looking very deep indeed. Cold walking up. He could bypass him. This is so weird. And Cold might have them both. They line up. He takes 1. Olof in con, and they know where Mantu is as well. A bomb plant available with 20 seconds. Does he want to fight, or does he want to stick it? It will be the latter.
Moving in through CT, Olof down in the connector, but this is a pretty favorable fight for the AWP to take. Mantu is also 1 shot away from death. Both players would be in this head-to-head. Olof just playing a timing game. Playing the timings is Olof Meister. Mantu smoking the bomb, and Olof now spamming through. Hasn't found anything. Mantu goes over, but there's going to be no time. Olof with the 1v1, and FaZe on to 14. It takes them so long.
Miscommunication for FaZe, potentially. It's not what you like. They were going up cat nonetheless, and it's not like OG fell for much with no one running out into A. MBK flanks lower. Oh, sorry, no, he doesn't. That's someone else. That's leikkeet flanking lower, and they don't even know about it. MBK just got a kill. Olof is trapped, and the AWP is still on B. This is a mess for FaZe. They're going to double back into A that is open for the taking because Valde's pushed up through spawn, but he's not overcommitting. He can go back in an instant and be in the right place. Alexi's coming out lower. Ace has got the info. He's also got the bomb. 5-on-2 for Faze, down and almost out. Alexi is going to kick the door down and shut down the round. 12 for OG and flawless.
That's how they're going to look to get stuck in here. In go the smokes. There they are, flying in. And this time they fall right. Standard A play. Valdet trying to hold from the sandwich is only good for one. Now, these pistol rounds can get out of hand. They definitely can. Rain getting close in towards CT. And that bomb looking to go down for Faze. A 4-on-4.
Oh,
He seems very aware, but not aware enough. Rain takes his head off. MBK here to trade and keep this even at the very, very least. Kjaerbye with a lengthy flank, and he does have armor behind this M4. If there's a bit more damage done by these players in the site, maybe there's a chance for Kjaerbye, but if he is left alone in a 1v3, this becomes damn near impossible. Instead, he gets it done early, and Brokey wins his Deeg fight onto MBK. Mantu is the man throwing into a clutch. This was pistols for Faze, and they could be about to find 15. A missed shot, but he's given a second chance at life. The bomb isn't planted for sure. Brokey needs to stay alive, and he will. Takes the AWP away. Faze onto 15, and my word.
And now he's got to put up a fight on this A site again. Here come Faze with 25 on the clock.
Oh, cold, fast in, spots the man in CT, damage to MBK. Valdet wins his fight at ramp. Issa, though, bested in the head-to-head. And it's a 3-on-2. OG, they did so well to get this game close, and it would be a shame to see it all be for nothing. Alexa B and Mantu left up against it. Overwhelming odds stacked against them. coldzera with that kill leaves it all onto one man. And Mantu, he's been alive in so many of these clutches, but this one decides it all for OG. Onto the M4, spots Brokey. Gives the illusion that he had the M4, swaps back onto the AWP. And now maybe a chance. Cold low, Olaf low as well, but he's just dodged him. Will get the kill. The bomb isn't planted for ramp. Cold's gonna go, and he's gonna go now, but he will. And that's Faze taking it 2-1. They best OG, and it takes them a while on Mirage. A damn good attempt at the comeback from OG, but ultimately Faze stand strong, and they take this series.